Yo, what it really do? DC gang, welcome back to the channel, my boys, my gangsters. As always, I hope you guys having a great day out there, gang. Shit. So with that being said, I got it on me. Rescue Me Please, aka Rescue Ace. A lot of people have been extremely excited to play this deck, including me. 100% this. I've been having a lot of fun playing this deck. So with that being said, if you guys enjoy the content, quick reminder to please leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe to the boy, because I would greatly appreciate it. Alright, so we're gonna start the deck off with Effect Veiler. Effect Veiler is really good, especially for going seconds. Now we only play one copy of it because we wanted to keep the deck at a certain ratio, but also we mainly need it for cross-out designated reasons, because you know, Effect Veiler is kind of popular right now and it can stop some of your cards. You could definitely dodge it with your emergency if you have, you know, if you can manage to do so. If you activate it and contribute the other Rescue Ace monster, you could definitely dodge it. But just in case you can't, it's a really good target to have for cross-out designator, and it can help you for going second. Also, it's a level 1 tuner, which you're playing a level 9 and a level 7, which is why we're playing some synchro monsters, which I'm gonna go over that in a second. Then after that, we're gonna move on to just synchron, which is one of the reasons why I'm playing it, is because it is a level 1 tuner. It can basically, it's always 2 bodies on the field. If you could special summon and normal summon it, activate its effect from the graveyard, send a card to the graveyard to special summon it back onto the field. Also, again, it's a level 1 tuner, which I'm gonna tell you why we're playing these level 1 tuners in the deck in a second. We're also gonna play 2 Rescue Ace Hydrant, because you gotta keep yourself hydrated, you know what I'm saying? So you only need 2, you don't need 3 anymore, because your main combo starter is the Airlifter now that the full support is out. So you're definitely fine with it at 2. If you had 3, you could dismantle it, unless you want to have 3 and just play crazy complete pure Rescue Ace, and that's up to you. Then we're gonna play 2 Snake Eyes Popular, I call it popular, but Poplar. Now I was planning on playing her at 1, but I am playing 2 Bonfires, and I didn't want to have a scenario where I had Bonfire and Poplar in the hand and then basically Bonfire was dead. So that's why I'm playing it at 2. Then after that, we're gonna play 3 Maxi for Maxi reasons, of course. 3 Ash Blossom, which we get double the effects from it, meaning it's a level 3 tuner. We're playing Diablo Star, so if you could special summon her, normal summon her, whatever, and then have Diablo Star, you get to make but run the floor, which we're playing. So that's why we're playing 3 of her as well. Then we're gonna run 1 Rescue Ace Impulse, which I only run it at 1. Some people run at 2, 3 and stuff like that. I'm fine with it at 1. The main reason why you would want to run it at 3 or something like that is because it's good for going second. Sometimes if you're going second, your opponent is making a board, everything, you can activate this. You can special summon any one of your Rescue Ace monsters from the deck, which can be crazy. If you have an Airlifter and you have an Impulse and another card in the hand, you could always like activate Airlifter, special summon your other rescue monster, then you activate Impulse, special summon your Hydrant or something like that. So most of the time you try to have Preventer and maybe your Hydrant on the field, and then on your turn 0 you can flip a monster face down with your Preventer. So that's why you would want to run it more than 1 copy, but I'm fine with it at 1. That's how I'm playing the deck. If you want to bump it up, do so. Then we're going to run 3 Airlifter, because Airlifter is your main 1-card combo now, because you normal summon it, you're going to search out your emergency, you're going to do your combo from there. Then we're going to run 1 Diablo Star, because the Diablo Star, Poplar, and Wanted combo in the deck is really good. It's really good because some people might think you're just playing regular Snake Eyes. You might bait out some shenanigans if you have your Rescue Ace cards in the hand. Also a level 7, which I'm going to go over the synchro when we get to the extra deck. Then I am running 2 Preventers. I don't think you need more than 2. Honestly, if you play it at 3, you might be breaking with it, because you need a Rescue Ace card in the graveyard to special summon this. But this thing is nuts. It adds more disruption to the board, so we're playing it at 2. Then we're gonna run 2 Rescue Ace Turbulence. Now Rescue Ace Turbulence, you definitely don't need more than 2. Most of the time you're gonna need to banish 2 cards from the graveyard to special summon it. You could always special summon it with your emergency, but if you're afraid of being imperm, you could always just special summon it the regular way, and then after that you activate its effect. If they imperm you, you could dodge the imperm with the emergency. So that's why I run it at 2. I am running 1 Nibiru, because nowadays I feel like if you're playing Max C, you might as well play Nibiru. Also, the deck doesn't do all that great going second, so Nibiru is gonna be your contingency for going second, right? You're gonna try and Nibiru somebody, hopefully stop their board. Your main disruption is hand traps, which you don't play a lot, which is one of the reasons why Snake Eyes might be better than Rescue Ace, is the fact that they can definitely play way more hand traps than you can. But besides that, the deck is great. We're playing one Nibiru. I am playing one Sinful Spoil Subversion. Some people don't want to play this card. I don't know why. I'm not doing that to myself. This thing is nuts. This thing is the reason why I won a lot of games. There was a game where I went against Florent de Rees and I just put the Empin in the background. They scooped, even though they had their board set up, because you need Empin on the field. So this thing is crazy. You can search it out with your popular. So if you already have your spoils, bonfire in the hand, bro, just search out Subversion for going second. It makes the deck way better for going second. Play the Subversion, I'm telling you. Then we're gonna run 2 bonfire because I only have 2. I pulled 1 and had to craft another one, and I don't need 3. I think I'm fine with it at 2, so that's why we're running it at 2. Ratio wise, it's also really good at 2. Then we're gonna run 1 original Sinful Spoils. You might want to play 2 of them. I only have 1, and for every deck that I've built with this thing in it, I've been fine with having it at 1. So if you want to craft another one, if you have 2, then add 2 into it. It's up to you. I'm fine with it at 1. Also, this thing special summons your Hydrant, so it's actually really good, which is why you play the Poplar and the Diablo Star. Top of that, we're gonna play 1 Rescue Ace HQ, which is your field spell. Give you the attack boost, allows you to normal summon once again. Make sure if you're gonna normal summon for example like the Popular, then you can normal summon a Rescue Ace. If you normal summon a Rescue Ace, then you can only normal summon another Rescue Ace. So remember that. Then on top of that, we got 2 Call by the Graves to stop Max C at all times. Cross out Designator as well to stop Max C or any other hand trap that we play ourselves. Then we're gonna play 1 Rescue, 1 Alert, 3 Emergency, because Emergency is the best card right now. I'm really happy that I got to pull all 3 of them. So you definitely need this thing at 3. You could get away with it at 2, but optimally you want to play this thing at 3 at all times. Then I am playing 3 Wantes because I want that W, and it's just really good because it's gonna give you a draw too. If you activate this thing, search the avatar, get your spoils, you're gonna get a +1. Which you can't beat that. You can't beat that, especially since you don't play a lot of hand traps or as much as you want to. Also, on top of that, you can always join to another one of your Rescue Ace monsters, which if you're going to activate Emergency, you're going to need to discard 1 to special summon 1, which is also a plus. Then on top of that, we're going to play 2 Infinite Impermanence. Because of the way you do your combo, you actually end up with space on the board to set down other back row besides your Rescue Ace card. Sometimes you won't be able to do so, but Infinite Impermanence also helps you for going second. So remember that. That's why we're playing it at 2. And again, we play 1 Contain and we play 1 Extinguish. For the extra deck, I am playing 1 Borolo Savage the Dragon, because you can make it with any level 1 tuner, which we're playing 2, and your level 7, which is really nice. Then on top of that, we're also gonna play Baron de la Flor, because you can make this thing with your Turbulence and any one of your level 1 tuners. Hello, do it. And the main reason why we're playing both of them is because just in case we can only go into 1, there's a specific combo that allows you to go into 2 of them and you still end up with the whale and your back row. It's crazy. I didn't get to do it because my opponent scooped, but you could do so. And the main reason why we play them is because if Evenly Match, Raigeki, and Harpy's Feather Duster, Triple Tax's Talent. Spells and traps will definitely body your board if you don't have anything to negate them. This is how you protect your board, because if not, you gotta pack it up and go home. Evenly Match will destroy this deck, and you can't do anything about it. So that's why we're playing both of those, because they're your protection. We're playing 1 Link Karibo, 1 Salaman Great Sunlight Wolf, because we are playing the Heat Soul. Then we're playing 1 Hita, the Fire Charmer, 1 IP Masquerena, 1 Dark the Dark Charmer Gloomy, 1 Nightmare Unicorn, 1 Deco Talker Hitso, which is, I told you why. Sometimes you wanna, draw a card. And if you get this thing onto the field and get the whale, if the whale gets popped, which you won't have a way to pop it yourself, but if it gets popped, then you can special summon Hitso and draw a card off of that, which is also really cool. Then we're playing 1 Promethean Princess, 1 Amphibious Ship Ambler Whale, 1 Appaloosa Bow of the Goddess, 1 Access Code D Talker, 1 World Sea Dragon Sea Lantis, and 1 Underworld Goddess of the Underworld. That is the deck list. I'm extremely happy with the way the deck works. I'm extremely happy with the ratios. I wouldn't change a single thing about this deck right now. So with that being said, enough with the yapping. Let's get into the replays. Alright familia, here we are for replay numero uno, number 1 of the day, and we are going first against the Snake Eyes people. So we're gonna start off with activating Rescue HHQ, normal summoning my Poplar, activate Poplar's effect to get my Sinful Spoils, activate the Spoils, get Poplar out of here, special summon the Hydrant, activate the Hydrant, get myself a Preventer. We're gonna trigger the Rescue HHQ to get our other normal summon, to normal summon our Airlifter, search out our emergency, activate the emergency so we can special summon our Turbulence onto the field. Get the Airlifter out of here, activate the Turbulence. Their field wasn't glowing, so I know they didn't have Imperm, so we could set down our Extinguish, Contain, Alert, and our Rescue. Rescue me please. Activate, trigger the Hydrant, special summon the Airlifter. With Airlifter and the Hydrant, give me some sunlight. Bring the Wolf out here. From here, we're going to activate that Preventer. We're going to banish the Hydrant. What? Why is this guy doing what? Yeah, bro. So we're going to use the Sunlight Wolf and the Preventer to link off into the Promethean Princess, because she's royalty. Activate the Preventer. Bring the Hydrant back. That's why you do that way. Now you have your Hydrant on the field. Activate your Princess. Activate the Princess. Special summon the Airlifter back onto the field. With the Princess and the Airlifter, go into your Whale. Bring her out here then. Activate your Rescue HHQ. Recycle all of your 4 cards so you could draw another card. Join to a Bonfire. Activate Bonfire. Get yourself the Poplar. Activate the Poplar. Special summon the Poplar. Use the Poplar and your Turbulence to link off into IP Mascarenita. What are you talking about, man? Set down your Infinite Impermanence and end your turn. This thing cannot be targeted if another Rescue Ace card is on the field, which we're gonna get there. We have an Infinite Impermanence. We have the Alert that allows me to add a Rescue Ace monster to the hand. We have a Contain, which is a negate, and we have a Papa card on the field. A potential IP Masca, a potential Appaloosa, and the Nibiru in the hand. The Princess in the graveyard. Let's do it. Activate the Alert. Get myself the Rescue Ace Impulse. You're gonna see why. So here they're gonna activate the 1-for-1, sending the Flamebird to the graveyard so they could special summon the Poplar. Activating the Poplar, I'm gonna Infinite Impermanence that thing. Now usually, I might have not done this here. Luckily we did have this in because I didn't want to waste my my Contain on it. Because Subversion is a thing. That's the main thing that I was thinking about that they were gonna search. So of course we have to stop that thing right here, right now, infinitely. Get that thing on my face. They're gonna link it off into a Link Karibo. Bring it out here. Activate the Poplar's effect in the graveyard so they can set it in the back row. Then they're gonna activate the original Sinful Spoils, getting rid of the Poplar so they can special summon an Ash. They're going to activate the Ash effect. I'm gonna activate my Impulse immediately. Then I'm gonna activate my Contain because Ash is one of the best monsters to use Contain on, because now he can't activate his effect to send a card to the graveyard to special summon Oak or Flamebird. So we're stopping 2 effects right here. Contain that boy, and then we're gonna special summon ourselves the Preventer so we could flip a monster face down. Extra disruption. Here they're gonna activate the Sinful Spoils, and this is when I started questioning my boy Sherlock over here. Why wouldn't you activate this at the beginning? Put my Hydrant in the back row. That would have legitimately shut down both of these cards right here, which essentially I would have just special summoned another Rescue Ace monster again. But you didn't know that. Why would you use this now? Either way, they activate this effect. I'm gonna flip the Ash face down, and then I'm gonna activate IP Mascarenita. With all 3 of these monsters right here, we're gonna go into Appaloosa, Bow of the Goddess, because at this point in time, I know for a fact you don't have any other spells. You already used Sinful Spoils. You're using your Subversion now. What are you gonna do? Get a Bonfire or some other shenanigans? You can't. So we're gonna go into Appaloosa, flip this boy upside down. He's gonna set it back when end his turn. So here we're gonna draw into a Wanted because I want that W. Activate the Wanted effect, getting myself the Diablo Star. We're going to activate Diablo Star, send the Nibiru to the graveyard because we don't need it anymore. Activate Diablo Star's effect. Send myself my own Subversion. Activate Subversion, put the Link Karibo in the back row. activate the original spoils, banish it so I could recycle the Poplar, get myself the Jet Synchro. We're gonna normal summon the Jet Synchro with Jet Synchro and my Diablo Star. We're gonna go into Borolo Savage the Dragon. Activate the voice effect to attach a card. They're gonna hit me with the Infinite Impermanence, and this is exactly what I was expecting because their field was glowing now. Their field was definitely 100% glowing, so I figure I have to bait that thing out, and we did with the Borolo Savage Dragon, which I'm okay with. Even if they have Nibiru at this point in time, we don't even care because, come on, bro, Appaloosa. So here we're going to activate the Wanted so we can recycle the spoil that was banished. We're going to draw into an emergency, and then we're going to activate Hydrant here so we could get ourselves the Turbulence. We're going to activate Turbulence, banishing 2 cards so we can special summon it onto the field. We're not even going to activate its effect first. Before we activate it, we're going to recycle the cards that we're going to use to set up. This deck is kind of crazy. Bring it all back, draw a card, activate the Jet Synchro, send the Airlifter back to the graveyard, level 1 Tuner, level 9 Monster, Baron de la Flor. If you're wondering why I didn't set up the back row in my trap, we don't need to, bro. It's fine right here. Activate Baron de la Flor, pop the Ash. We have more than lethal damage. Let's just end the game. Let's just end the game. It's GG's, brother. Now, honestly speaking, I don't know exactly what he opened up with in the hand, but the way he played that was weird to me because he could have done a lot of things way differently. But either way, we got to showcase you a lot of the things that the deck can do, why we play Borolo Savage Dragon, why we play Baron de la Flor, and how we almost used the whole extra deck. So you got to see how the deck works. So with that being said, let's go into the next replay. Alright gang, here we are for replay numero 2, number 2 of the day, and we're going second against a branded Chimera deck, if I'm not mistaken. They're going to activate the branded fusion, sending the Fallen of Albus and Gaciel. Listen, bro, I can't speak English, I'm sorry. I think it's Gazelle. Either way, they're gonna send that thing to the graveyard, activate the Gazelle, getting themselves a Cornfield Coat to the hand so they can activate the Cornfield Coat, send it to the graveyard, getting themselves the Mirror Sword Knight. They're gonna normal summon the Mirror Sword Knight, activate its effect, get it out of here, special summon the Winged Bephomet. Bephomet is gonna activate Searching Experience Kit and a Chimera Fusion. Bephomet is crazy. Activating a Spring Kit to special summon it because they have a fusion monster, getting themselves the branded opening to the hand, sending a card back into the deck, activating the branded opening, special summoning Aluber. Here they're going to activate the Aluber's effect, getting themselves a branded in High Spirit, crush their spirits right now because they're going to activate the Chimera Fusion. And this is one of the things I learned because I played against the deck already and I was trying to play it right. This thing can only use materials from the field and the hand. So most of your materials, in my opinion, from what I can tell from the way you're playing, they're on the field. To go into the Chimera Fusion monster, you need Bephomet. So Nibiru all of that. Rock Dwayne Johnson. Give me that. Get it all out of here. Here's a token for you, brother. Free on the house. That completely will stop them, which is why we play Nibiru, because I was playing without it. Trust me, bro. Play Nibiru. And you most of the time for going second, you're going to rely on your hand traps. You have to stop your opponent. So here we're going to join to Ash Blossom. We're going to set down the Rescue HHQ. And it's not my turn. We're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. It's our turn. They activate the Rimbrum. Special summoning the Fallen of Albus. Now, I do respect this guy a lot because I don't know if he did this not realizing, but he has a Maxi in the hand. He sends the Maxi to the graveyard. And then he's gonna fusion summon into a Mirror Jade. Now the thing is, he could have just waited until I special summon, get more cards in the hand, then activate Rimbrum to special summon the Mirror Jade. Now I don't know if he did this because he didn't want to rely on Max C, or he just wanted to get interruptions on the field as soon as possible. So he's gonna fusion into Albion the Branded Dragon. Albion gets to activate on my turn. Branded is crazy. They're gonna special summon the Mirror Jade onto the field. Now Rescue Ace is gonna trigger because I'm normal summoning my Hydrant. Activate Hydrant. They're gonna activate the Infinite Impermanence. It's an emergency. Activate my emergency, and we're gonna special summon an Impulse. Excuse me, make what? Why am I special summoning an Impulse? I'm gonna tell you in a second. Get Hydrant out of here. Now he can't imperm anything. Hydrant's gonna search me, my airlifter. Now I did special summon my impulse instead of my turbulence or anything because of Mirror Jade. Mirror Jade would banish my turbulence before I get to activate turbulence, so I wouldn't set anything up. It will be a waste. So I special summon impulse because impulse can negate Mirror Jade. Now of course he's not gonna allow that before I get to negate him. He's gonna activate Mirror Jade, sending the Titan class. So I'm gonna activate the Rescue Ace impulse, which was kind of stupid on me. Not stupid, is my plan is I'm gonna special summon another Hydrant because I want him to banish it. Why would I want that? You're gonna see. So he's gonna banish my Hydrant, get it out of here. I'm gonna summon my airlifter, activate its effect, getting myself an alert. We're gonna activate the preventer, banishing the impulse, get it out of here. Then with preventer and lifter, we're gonna link up into Salament, Great Sunlight, the Wolf. Bring it out here. Activate the preventer and recycle the Hydrant that I made him banish. Gotta think ahead, brother. Now we're gonna activate the Sunlight Wolf, getting the other Hydrant to the hand because I want to recycle it. We're gonna activate the alert because now we have the Hydrant. And now I get my Turbulence. Activate Turbulence, banish 2 cards, get him out of here, special summon the Turbulence. We're gonna activate Turbulence so we could set up our back row. Now 100% I could have, well, never mind, because the only other card that I could have set in the back row was alert. We already used it, so it didn't matter. So we're gonna set down this for activate the Hydrant so we could activate the Extinguish, so we could pop, yeah, we're gonna pop Mirror Jade. It doesn't really matter because I still can link off. We definitely have lethal damage. I can go into Sealantis, pop more cards, and slap him in the face. So we don't even worry about the fact that Mirror Jade can destroy cards at the end of the turn because we're gonna slap him in the face before that. So really good game. I really enjoyed this one. GG's to this guy. Thank you for not relying on Maxi. You're better than most people. I would have thrown that thing out there. It is what it is. So with that being said, we're gonna go to the next replay. Right, familia, here we are for replay number 3 of the day. And we're going first against another branded deck, and he actually disrupted my board. But here we're gonna activate Bonfire, and this is why I told you that I played 2 Poplars instead of 1, because right now you see how I have the other one. If I didn't play 2 of them, Bonfire will be a dead card in my hand, and you don't want that. So that's why we play 2. We activate Bonfire, get ourselves the Poplar to the hand. Since we added it, we get to special summon, activate the Poplar, search out our spoils because we always come back for seconds. Activate the spoils, get Poplar out of here, special summon your Hydrant, stay hydrated. Activate the Hydrant's effect, get your airlifter, normal summon the airlifter, activate airlifter's effect, get yourself the HQ. If you're wondering why I didn't get the emergency, I already have Turbulence and Preventer in the hand. That's all I need for the way I wanna combo Wolf. So here we're gonna use both of these monsters right here, the Hydrant and the airlifter, to go into the Sunlight Wolf. Activate the Preventer, banish the Hydrant, special summon Preventer with Preventer and Sunlight Wolf. Now this was also stupid. I could have definitely summoned it to where it was pointing to and recycle a card. I could recycle the probably the airlifter or whatever, but I wanted it in the graveyard so I could draw cards. So here we're gonna go into the Promethean Princess, activate the Preventer, special summon the Hydrant back onto the field, activate the Princess, special summon Poplar, and the Princess, link off into the Whale. Here we're gonna activate the Turbulence, banishing 2 cards so we could special summon it. We're going to activate the Turbulence effect, setting down our Extinguish, Contain, Alert, and Rescue Me Please. Shuffle them up, activate the Alert, that way I can add myself an Impulse to the hand. We're gonna normal. Now here I completely forgot that I still had a normal summon yet, so I was gonna leave the board like this, but then I decided to combo off, and with both of these monsters we're gonna go into IP Mascarenita. Give me that as mine. So here we're going to recycle 4 of our cards, that way we could draw, and here we're gonna draw into Alert again, and we're gonna end the turn like that. So here immediately we're gonna activate the Alert. They're gonna activate the Call by the Grave. Now I just wanted to show you this craziness, because he activates the Call by the Grave to get the Promethean Princess out of here. So now we don't have the Papa card on the field, right? So I'm gonna activate the Rescue, and I'm gonna target the Turbulence so I can special summon it onto the field. He's gonna activate Maxi, Chainlink 4, Chainlink 5, Ash to the Blossom, I'm feeling joyous. In the draw phase, Chainlink 5. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is crazy. So we're gonna gate that thing. Rescue's gonna special summon the Turbulence back onto the field. Now our Hydrant is untargetable. They're gonna get the Promethean Princess out of here. We're gonna get our Impulse to the hand, because now by getting the Impulse to the hand, if you're probably wondering why I use the alert and everything now, Impulse is gonna allow me to special summon what I thought would be my my Preventer. But because of this right here, Super Polymerization, they're gonna send the freaking Branded Retribution to the graveyard, use my Hydrant and my Turbulence to go into Garura. Now here they're gonna activate the Branded Fusion. I can't stop any of this right now. My back row is dead completely until they activate something. They're gonna special summon the Albion, the Branded Dragon, activate the Albion, activate Impulse, which is what I wanted to do, was special summon Preventer so I could flip a monster face down, right? But I can't do that anymore. So I'm gonna special summon another Hydrant, because we gotta get our back row live some way, somehow. So here they're gonna use the Fallen Evolvers and the Garura to go into Mirror Jade. They're gonna activate the Branded Retribution, recycling their Branded Fusion. Now here I'm gonna activate Extinguish, and you're probably wondering why. If you look at the graveyard, the Bestial Rebellion is in there. That's why they purposely left the Albion, the Branded Dragon, on the field, so they could activate this thing's effect, send this to the graveyard, set down a Papa card on the field, or the Branded Regain to draw cards, so for banishing Dark or Light monsters, right? So we're gonna stop that by popping it before they get to activate that thing's effect. Of course, they're gonna activate the Mirror J. Luckily for us, we have the Contain. Contain that thing. Contain it right now. Put it in a jar, bro. Negate it. Get it out of here. Well, it stays on the field. We're gonna pop the Albion, the Branded Dragon. Get that thing on my face. They're gonna recycle the Branded Fusion. So here I'm gonna activate IP Mask Arenita, because at this point in time, the only thing they have on the field is the Mirror Jade. We're gonna go into the Nightmare Unicorn, activate the Unicorn's effect, get the Poplar out of here, send the Mirror Jade back to the deck, activate the Poplar, set it in the back row. They go to the battle phase, main phase 2, end phase. They activate the Tickclad, and I'm not 100% why they went with the Madoka Ecclesia. Why not special summon your other copy of Fallen Evolvers? Unless you're only playing one, but why would you do that? Am I bugging for thinking that? Shouldn't they have done that? Get rid of a card? Unless you just have some craziness in your hand that I forgot about. But this was weird, because they go into the Madoka Ecclesia, then they get themselves the Fleur de Lis, which is a negate, right? So here we get an Airlifter. I'm going to activate the original Sinful Spoils, recycling the Poplar so I can get my Jet Synchron. Here we're going to normal summon the Airlifter, getting ourselves the Emergency. We're gonna normal summon, oh no, we're gonna draw 4 cards, of course, by recycling our traps and spells. We're gonna draw into the Avastar, activate the Avastar, get the Poplar out of here, activate the Avastar's effect. It's gonna negate it with the Fleur de Lis. Negate that thing, which I'm perfectly fine with. This was definitely 100% a bait. We don't even care about this. We're gonna activate the Hydrant, get myself the Turbulence to the hand, activate the Turbulence, banish 2 so we can special summon the Turbulence onto the field. Activate its effect. If you're wondering why I did this now, it's just in case they have a way to negate this some way, somehow. We could dodge it with the Emergency. That's why I did it like this. So we're gonna set our Extinguish, our Contain, Alert, and he's gonna scoop. He has to, bro. We can still pop a card on the field. We can negate some shenanigans. I have a freaking Unicorn on the field. I can go into Access Code Talker, pop cards, slap you with 5,300. It was GG's. And even if he had Nibiru, I can also make a Palooza above the Goddess, and we could continue making a board with no problem. It was GG's. So with that being said, let's go into the next replay. Alright, familia, here we are for replay number 4. And this is probably the last replay of the day. I'm going to show you another one where we played through Duel and Lockbird, and I think Ash as well. So I'm going to show you that because I made the board, but I think my opponent's cool. But either way, here we actually dueled. We're going to normal summon our Airlifter, getting ourselves the Emergency. We're going to activate the Bonfire, getting ourselves the Poplar to the hand, special summon the Poplar, because we added it. Activate Poplar. We're gonna get ourselves the Sinful Spoils, because we always come back for seconds. Get the Poplar out of here. Special summon the Hydrant. Activate the Hydrant. Get myself the Preventer. With the Hydrant, and the airlifter, link them off into Sunlight Wolf. Activate the preventer, getting the hydrant out of here. Special summon the preventer. Here we're going to activate the emergency, setting up the airlifter, getting the preventer out of here. And because we special summon a monster here, we get to activate the Sunlight Wolf, activate the preventer to special summon the banished hydrant. Bring it out here, and we're gonna recycle the Poplar with the Sunlight Wolf. Then with Sunlight Wolf and Airlifter, we're gonna link off into the Promethean Princess. Bring out my royalty, activate her effect, special summon the Preventer back onto the field, activate the Turbulence, banish 2, special summon the Turbulence, activate the Turbulence effect, setting down our back row, shuffle them up, and then we're gonna use the Princess and the Turbulence to link off into our whale. Bring it out here. We're gonna set down our Infinite Impermanence, and that's our board. So we have a we can special summon any rescue aids from the graveyard. We have a basically Book of Moon to flip a monster face down. We have the Contain, which is a negate, pop a card on the field, and then we could also add a rescue aid monster from the deck to the hand if we want to. We have the Princess, pop a card on the field. We're good. So here they're gonna normal summon the Rhino Heart. Of course, I'm going to immediately Infinite Impermanence that thing. I don't want them sending anything to the graveyard, because right now we can't do anything about Graveyard's effect. So here they're gonna activate the Sharon special summoning, sending the other Rhino to the graveyard, also sending another Sharon to the graveyard. Here they're gonna mill 2, they hit the Tierlaments Casteria, milling another 2, activating the Foolish Bearer of Good. They're gonna send the 3V Karma. So here I'm gonna flip this thing face down. Now if you're wondering why, and I'm thinking about it now, it was kind of dumb. I just didn't want them making the Time Thief redo it and then being able to Zeus and all of that. Even though we could have stopped Zeus and everything, I just didn't want them exceed summoning into any shenanigans. So we're gonna flip this down. They're gonna activate the Triple Karma. They're gonna add themselves the Primal Planet Perlilino, this thing, the field spell. They're gonna add themselves the Visa Starfrost. They're gonna banish 2, so they can special summon the Visha Astra Loud onto the field. They activate its effect to pop a card on the field. So here he tries to pop my Preventer, so of course I'm gonna activate the Promethean Princess, and they're gonna scoop. Mind you, even if they manage to do any other shenanigans after that, it wouldn't even matter much, because we still have the Contain and the Preventer in the back row. So we're extremely good. Even if we lock ourselves into Fire Monster with the Promethean Princess, we don't care, because everything we play is fire, except for some of the monsters in the extra deck. So if we couldn't play through the Contain and Alert, it wouldn't even have mattered. So with that being said, let's go into the next and last replay of the day. Alright gang, so here we are for the last replay of the day. And again, I'm mainly showing you this one so you can see how we play it through draw. So we're gonna activate Bonfire, get ourselves the Poplar to the hand, activate Poplar's effect. They're gonna activate the draw. Pretty smart to wait for me to activate the Poplar. We're gonna activate the emergency immediately though, because we can't add cards. They're gonna hit us with the Ash Blossom. So Draw and Lockbird, Ash Blossom. Look how we play through the shenanigans. That's fine with us. Special summon the Poplar, get the Poplar out of here so we can special summon Diablo Star. This is why you play Diablo Star and Poplar, because I saw people having conversations about whether or not they're necessary and all that. Play them. Alright, this is why you do it. Activate Diablo Star, activate the Poplar. Poplar is gonna set itself in the back row, and luckily for us, Diablo Star doesn't add cards, she's just gonna set it. So we're gonna set the spoils, activate the spoils, get the Poplar out of here, special summon. I just synchro. Now I did it like this because I had a plan and then I switched my plan, right? We're gonna go into Link Kuribo. We're gonna normal summon the Airlifter with Airlifter and Link Kuribo. I'm gonna go into the Hita, the Fire Charmer. Now I could have definitely 100% special summon the Hydrant instead of the Jet Synchron, but I was thinking about making Borolo Savage Dragon, and then I realized that he used an Ash and I have a level 7 on my field. What are we doing? Activate the Hita, bring the Ash onto the field. Ash and Diablo Star, Baron de la Flor, bring it out here. From here I'm gonna activate the Turbulence, banishing the Emergency and the Airlifter so we can special summon it onto the field. Activate the Turbulence, set our Extinguish, get my Contain, set my Alert, and get my Rescue. Shuffle them up, with the Hida and the Turbulence, we're gonna go into the Promethean, aka the Princess. Activate Princess effect. Special summon the Turbulence back onto the field. With the Turbulence and the Promethean Princess, we're gonna go into the Umbla Whale. And that's our board. And if you're wondering how the heck are you supposed to activate your back row if you don't have, we have an alert and we have a rescue, bro. I can rescue one of my, again, there we go. Rescue, special summon the Turbulence. And this guy activates the Call by the Grave. He activates a Call by the Grave. And instead of getting my Turbulence, he targets the Promethean Princess. Okay, bro. He activates the Wanted. And I think that here he actually just realized, because he gets the Diablo Set to the hand. Call by the Grave, get rid of the Promethean Princess, get it out of here. Congratulations. Even though we're gonna special summon the Turbulence. And he just scoops. Now, I don't know if he scooped because he was trying to bait the Baron de Flor, because he knows he can't play through it. Or if he scooped because he realized that he should have called by the Grave the Turbulence. Because if you call by the Grave the Turbulence, then all I have is Baron de Flor and Papa Card on the field. My back row is dead. So I don't know exactly why he did it like this. I think he was trying to bait out the Baron de Flor with the call by the Grave, and he was going to try and play through the back row. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but that's how you play through an Ashe and Droll and Lockberg. So with that being said, let's go back to the deck list. Alright, familia, here we are again at the deck list portion of the video. Now again, I'm extremely happy with the ratios, extremely happy with this deck. Everything about it can help you go in second because you're playing the Biru and certain traps. For some reason, I opened this thing a lot in this deck. So going second, you're either going to try and bait some shenanigans and build your board during your opponent's turn, or you're going to rely on your hand traps. Going first, you already know you could make a crazy board. Just bait out some shenanigans. Your main priority is to get the Turbulence out on the field so you can set your back row. Remember, try to always to make Baron de Flor or Savage Borolo Savage Dragon, because evenly matched or I prefer the Duster will make you cry. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the content. Again, please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe to the boy. Continue having a great day, and I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Peace.